You guys, welcome back to our YouTube video, and today we're doing another project video. This will be a either 2 or 3 part video, and we will be building or making a Xenomorph from the Alien series. We're making a costume. I'm hoping to use it in future videos, and also, if there's Halloween this year, this isn't my last Halloween, so why not make a badass costume? So we're making the Xenomorph, and probably be like a 2 or 3 part video. This video we will be making the head. In the next video we will try to make the body and legs, but if the video gets too long, then I'm just going to make the body, and then we'll do the legs in the 3rd part. So guys, let's get building. So guys, the base of the head will be a motorcycle helmet I found at a garage sale, and we'll just be putting cardboard around it and form it into a head. I'm using a 3D model to help me make this, so if I'm talking about a specific part, it should be in the top right corner of the screen so you guys can see that. Alright, so the first part we're going to be doing is making the skull, the big skull that comes off the back of the head. And here's my first attempt at the jaw. Then I decided to go with this and use 2 pieces of cardboard that I wrap around the top and the bottom of the helmet. Alright, so I glued the mouth on. And then I did the skull piece. So I cut up a bunch of teeth, and I made the teeth big so you couldn't really see my face inside and I could still look out. Alright, so here are the teeth. When I put it on, I could see okay out of it. The visibility wasn't that great, but I mean, it's good for at least walking around. And I think it looks pretty cool. So on the side of the head, there are these little like pipes that come out. So I cut these little holes, so when I do add the pipes, it will just go through that little hole right there. Then I also cut up the piece that will go on the bottom of the skull. And here is the bottom of the skull put together. I don't have the pipes right now, so that will be done later. I feel like that was the hardest part, putting on the bottom of the skull. It doesn't look that great, but it's okay, I guess. The second model I'm looking at, there's these kind of outlining on the skull, so I'll be putting that on. Alright, so here's the outlining on. I also added some more plates around the head, and then I added something around the back with some more detail. Don't worry, all that will be painted black, except for those lines right there. I'm going to paint gray. Alright, so this is the first coat, and in a few hours I'll come back out when it's dry and spray paint the second coat on, which will be gray, and that will be for like all the details and stuff like that. Alright guys, so we have the second layer on the gray color. I think this is pretty cool. I know I messed up a bit. I'll try to go through and fix it, but it's kind of hard when you're spray painting something so small like that. Alright, so I finally got the tubes to do the back of the skull and the top of the skull, which will go right in there and on the other side. Also, we have to spray paint that over again because there was a sticker there and I had to peel it off, so I didn't see that before. So I added the pipes. The one on this side was actually really good. The one on the other side was not very good because that side was a little smaller and it was really hard to fit the pipe in. But I think I did pretty good on the back tubes. So this actually wasn't on any of the designs, but I thought it just looked really cool to have both these back tubes on it. So now it's time to make like the smaller mouth inside the mouth. So I took this tube, put a cardboard around it, and I should be able to look out of it when I do put it in. And then I cut out some smaller little teeth for the inside of it. On outside, I spray painted the rest of the tube black, spray painted the teeth gray, and now I'm going to let it dry. And then in the meantime, we're going to work on the teeth because we have to redo the teeth. So this is more accurate design for the teeth. Make it easier to set the other mouth inside. I think I'm a pretty good dentist. I broke out all the teeth. There's little stubs left, but I'll just chop those off later. The teeth and the tube dried. Now time to super glue them together and then glue in the teeth and then put the tongue in. Alright, so here's the tongue looks like. I think it looks pretty good. And I have not tested it, but I think it should be pretty good to for me to look through when I'm wearing it. So hopefully it looks good. Alright, so we put the other teeth in. I glued it behind the mouth. It wasn't that hard, but it kind of looks a little rough, but time to glue the tongue in. Alright guys, we're done. We just glued the tongue in and that's it. So I think this looks pretty good. I definitely like the back tubes. The tubing looks really good, I think. I feel like if I could have curved it down, I would have. You're probably wondering why there's a lot of glue on the mouth. Well, the mouth is like slimy and stuff, like the acid from like the mouth. So that's why I use that glue there. Try to look at like the acid was like dripping down. And here's the view from the inside of the mouth where I'll be looking out. I know it's kind of hard to see on the phone, but it looks a lot different when I'm wearing it. Alright guys, this is the end of part 1 to making the alien costume. Part 2, we will be making, hopefully we'll try to finish up that episode, but if we don't, there'll be 3 parts. Next episode we'll try to finish up. But yeah guys, if you like what I'm doing, then please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.